fuck around, I fuck around. Yeah, fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. I fuck around, round, 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 I fuck around. Fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. Fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. I'm getting fucked fucking up and down this fucking street. I gotta find a fucking place where the fuckheads meet. Those fuckers and me are getting fucking known. Yeah, the fuckheads know, so fucking leave us alone. I fuck around, round, 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 I fuck around. Fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. Fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. Fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. Round, round, fuck around, round, round, round.
Easy team. Now this is a bit different, guys. So Charlie's is shut for spawning. So I've decided to come and wander around a club water that's just round the corner from me. I've been fishing this very sporadically over the last sort of 2 decades. Never caught anything from here. I've literally done 1 or 2 sessions a year, with 2 or 3 year breaks in between, mainly because it gets really busy and not really my type of water when lakes are really busy. But I thought I'd come down and have a little look, and I can't believe it. There's one person. Where is he? He's just here. You can see him. There's one person here. Unless there's some people hiding down the bottom in the bushes. There's literally one person here. I can't believe it. Some of you might recognise it. I don't want to say what it is, but you'd probably recognise it because some of you know where I'm from. So, but yeah, I'm just having a little mooch about. See if I can see anything. I haven't got any plans or anything like that. I've literally just dropped down, parked the van up, and I'm just going for a little wander. But yeah, it's cracking day. So I think I've seen one right over the other side in the chop. The wind's sort of blowing into this corner. See one, but it's like it was the aftermath of a splosh, so it's, I'm not too sure, but I know what I am sure of, and so I haven't seen anything in front of me. I've been down there, I've looked in all those swims across there, and I haven't seen anything. Spent sort of 5 to 10 minutes in every swim just looking at the edge, seeing if anything sort of crept past. I haven't seen anything, so I can always come back. It's probably another 3 hours before it gets dark, isn't it? So it's probably a little bit early anyway for them to start fucking leaping about. If they're going to leap about, they must do at some point, you know. I mean, I know the conditions aren't the best. The sun's out, there's hardly any fucking clouds in the sky. Hardly the best conditions, but at least there's a chop. So my gut instinct's saying follow the chop on these big gravel pits. I mean, I assume it's a gravel pit. On these big gravel pits, they like the teeth of the chop, don't they? So I'm just going to come round here and just park up for half an hour. Just keep my eyes open. And here, haven't seen anything. And time's kicking on, guys. But some of our boys set up in 1 or 5 or whatever. So, and to be fair, I've had a little look on Google Earth, and what's in front of that swim down the bottom there, it's really fucking deep. Over that side there's like lumps and humps and stuff, and there's a few humps and stuff in front of me. So I've just been trying to sort of find the humps really. I sort of can gauge it off Google Earth towards the other swims and stuff. So I found a hump over here, about 20 yards off the reed line, which was reeding sort of shallow, but it's covered in fucking weed. And then I've crept towards the reeds, and I'm probably about a rod length off the reeds now. I don't know if you can see it. It's just here somewhere. It's 10 foot deep, and it's really, really clean. There, I'm getting drops every time. So, so that's a spot of camfish, just there. So I'm going to get a rod on that one with a couple of pouches of bait over the top. Not a lot, just a couple of pouches. See how that one progresses, and then I shall wind the marker in and see if I can find this other one towards this swim to my right. It's quite a big one, so hopefully I'll be able to get 2 rods on that one. Hopefully it's not too weedy, but that one's a lovely place to fish. And in amongst it, it's proper carnage, proper solid all the time, but that's a lovely little spot there. So so yeah, I'm gonna get this rod on that now. So all right, that fucking balls it up, Keith. That's fucking lovely. Yep, there we go. So what I've got on here is just a mixture of trigger and solubles. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. One more of them. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. Yes. Something fucking went right for once. I haven't seen a thing. I guess we got, I don't know what time is. I threw the marker out in front. It's just fucking weed, and more fucking weed. It takes you longer to clear your marker than it does to actually fucking, you know, drag it back. But yeah, it's awkward. So what I've done is I've put another rod on the reeds, probably about 30 yards past it. It's not clean, but it's cleaner. Sort of like a foot of low-lying weed across there. So I've got 2 rods fishing towards this reed line, and then I've just peppered some baits with a throwing stick over the top, quite sort of scattered about. There's probably about 50 baits down that margin. And to be quite honest with you, I'm just going to fish those 2. Just these 2 lonesome ones. I can't see the fucking point in just fucking a third one out in the middle of weed. So I shall set it up with a rig on it, and if anything shows its face in the vicinity, I'll fucking launch it at it. But I'm just not going to bother just throwing it in the middle of fucking the abyss just for the sake of it. So yeah, it's the time now you'd expect one to jump. I've been scanning the water to the back of me for any signs at all, any bubbles, fucking anything, and it just looks void. Fucking void of carp. I mean, strangely enough, the only place I've seen activity is down the reed line, and when I say activity, I just mean rings, a few rings coming up here and there. But, I haven't seen anything. Fucking one thing, which is I don't know. Perhaps they're still a bit flirty, as the old boy said earlier on. I met the bailiff earlier. Had a little chin wag for 10 minutes. Come down to change the lock code on a gate, and but, there's a couple of hundred fish in here, so that's not a fucking great deal considering the size of the water. So, but it's enough, isn't it? You fucking see one, you think, right, there they are. Let's get on them. But I know they spread out more sort of this time of year, but perhaps they're still a bit flirty. Perhaps it's like that everywhere because Charlie's been shit last month. But absolutely glorious evening, nevertheless. But yeah, I'm more than happy with them too. They're fishing at the end of the day. That's all I can do. I've got fucking nothing to go on. It's the only fucking bit of clear water I can find. And 10-foot margins next to the reeds. That's fucking quality. Do you know what I mean? So, we're all good. I've got my bed out now. I'm not going to bother getting a bivvy out. I can't be bothered. I don't know point. It's not that warm. It's not that cold tonight anyway, so it's about 15 degrees, 12 degrees overnight. I can handle that. If I get a bit chilly or a bit nippy, I can always just pop to the van and get it. But I shall, I mean, fuck me. It's going to be light at 4, isn't it? So the plan is the bed's going to be back in the van at like 4:15. And if I haven't had any bleeps or fuck all, I keep seeing a fucking slick over here coming up, but I'm not too sure. It's not far from where I put the bait, but about 20 yards left of where I've put that middle rod. It's the fucking left hand rod, isn't it? Because it's in the fucking tree. But yeah, slick keeps coming up just to the left of it. So, but fuck knows, could be anything. But anything like that, slicky bubbles, or not bubbles, but rings have been sort of over here. So that's about all I can do really at the end of the day. But confident? Nah, I wouldn't say I'm fucking confident at all. But I guess they're in the drink. So if they're in the drink and they're presentable, then you're always in with a chance. That's what I say. But yeah, I don't think I could do any more really. So we'll just have to wait and see. Right, guys, I'm trying to put the fucking bivvy up. It's I need the fucking light so you can see me. I was like, turn the fucking camera on. I was like, I don't fucking hold a light there, am I? Do you know what I mean? Fuck's sake, so I just fucking slung it up. There's 2 pegs in it. To be honest, the fucking mozzies are out hard tonight, right? I bought this fucking bug zapper from fucking Aldi, and I reckon I've been bit fucking more tonight than I have all fucking year. Fucking whatever. I reckon it attracts them rather than fucking zaps them. Bug attractor. That's what it should be fucking called. As far as the fucking activity in the swim, I've had a couple of knocks on them, to be fair. Fucking little bastards. They're fucking everywhere. I ain't got me bottoms neither. Got me fucking legs out, haven't I? I have to get me fucking bag, little bastards, and they're fucking massive and all. But yeah, I've had a couple of knocks on them, to be fair, like random bleeps. But as far as you know, oh fucking yeah, nothing. Ain't seen it. It's really quiet and always proper quiet. You can hear them. I guess it's the M1. Was it the A421? That's the A421 I can hear probably. The road that goes to the M1. Where am I? Yeah, it must be the A421 I can hear going towards the M1. But it's a faint drone, it isn't like in Kempston. but no, it's pretty quiet. It's one of them nights where there's no clouds in the sky, only really low, like fucking thin fucking clouds, very still. The chop's near enough gone, apart from a bit right down the bottom. And it's one of them nights where you get a fucking wallop behind you, you'd hear it. Fucking hell, and you fucking leg it round there and have a look, didn't you? But no. But this fucking bush, it's like in the middle of the fucking swim. I mean, I know it's 2 swims, but fuck me. This fucking bush, like, literally fucking obscuring your view in the middle of the lake. It's fucking really annoying. But it's a fucking cracking fucking lake. I love it. It's fucking really good. It's an awkward one, man. It's fucking awkward. I love Charlie's. You know, I've been fishing Charlie's for a long time now. You know, it's fucking special. But what I find with Charlie's is, I guess a load of you can relate to this, and that's that you jump in swims and you just do the same mundane thing over and over again. Because you know the spots in the swims, you know the best spots. You know, you jump in Kev's, boom, boom, boom. You jump in Point, boom, boom, boom. You jump in Bridge, 200 the fucking tree, one of the reeds. You know, you jump in 3 pads over towards that fucking tree. Go on, boy. Fuck off. I mean, fucking. See ya. Oh, hold it there. On my fucking ear. One on each ear. Fucking. Sound like a fucking motorbike, don't they? They had a lift up then. They lifted about ½ inch. Yes, that's, you know, I love Charlie's. It's brilliant, but I wouldn't say it's boring. It's nice to have a change. Do you know what I mean? And do some proper fishing for a change. I ain't got to fuck about with that fucking stupid boat. You know, fucking gun some rods out. It's brilliant. Love it. But you know, for instance, if I knew I could get in here Wednesday or Tuesday night, I'd fucking pummel that fucking reed full of bait tonight, tomorrow morning before I left. I'd bang fucking 2 or 3 kilos on it and jump back in Tuesday and fucking fish 3 rods at it. That's what I do. But I'm just sort of reluctant to do that, just in case fucking you get in the gate, drive round, fucking anxious times, innit? You fucking have a look round, fucking someone in here, but like, fuck's sake, you know? And that's a chance you take. Perhaps I'll do it once, you know? It definitely is a nice little spot, that. And I guess it gets fished. I guess them reeds must get fished, you know? It's quite a popular fucking swim. You fan right into this one, fish fucking 3 people in this swim. You know, it looks like it's been fished. It's not overgrown. It's easy and all. You don't need no fucking waders or nothing. So I guess this one gets fished, doesn't it? Is it worth bumping some fucking bait in there tomorrow before I go? Dropping back Tuesday, because I'm out Tuesday somewhere. But a change of scenery is definitely needed. I just don't know what to do and where to go, you know, as a second water. But there's some fucking bangers in this fucker. I've seen them on the page and that. It's like that fucking, yeah, you know, so they're in here. They're just, yeah. Just awkward being club water. I don't know. I could go up the Resi Tuesday. But the Resi's fucking like, yeah, the Resi is what it is. It's fucking, just a fucking hole in the ground. Like, you know, don't even any fucking margin to fucking fish to now because the water's down. It's nice when the water's up. You can plop it underneath that fucking tree or to them reeds, but now the fucking water's down, it's just fucking hole in the ground. And it's not exactly fucking hard fishing at the Resi. It's, oh, there they are. I can get round there. I can throw 2 rods at them, a bit of bait over them, and fucking they're off, aren't they? If you want to catch more, you just fucking follow them, or wait till they come back round. It's one of them. It's not exactly a taxing sort of, I'm going to learn loads of fucking shit here type of water, but good to get a bend in the rod. which is what I haven't had for a fucking long time. And that's fucking 7 minutes of bullshit. Sorry, guys. It's just content for the fucking blog, innit? But yeah, there's some fucking chipper rats, mate. Fucking chipping in front of this swim. It's a fucking big bastard, look like a fucking cat. And in the book it said no guns. I wonder why. I can see it fucking popping them off. Fucking big bastards. But no, I had a nice lifter on the fucking left damn rod. Left damn rod. It is the left damn rod. We'll call it the middle rod. Fuck it. It's sat in the middle. But so yeah, I'm gonna get my legs under the cover because fucking these are gonna get bits shit otherwise. Because that thing, I don't even know like it's fucking doing anything. You know what I mean? Apart from attracting bugs. Piece of shit. Right, guys. So I was just chilling, just chilling. I had a splosh, sort of left hand side of the swim. Couldn't see it. I jumped out of the fucking bivvy, quick as I fucking could. Couldn't see it. And then about 2 minutes later, I see the rings come. They come over here. Obviously, they were fucking massive fucking rings by the time I got over here. But it sort of told me the fish was over there. Obviously, where I heard it. So it sort of made me sort of pinpoint an area where it jumped. So I got the third rod out of the bag. And I threw the fucking choddy, put a little BFM in it, put a choddy on it. And I threw it all in a PVA bag with some micro pellets. And I filled the bag up with some salmon fucking sludge. I can give it some fucking that. And fucking hoofed it over there. So we've got 3 fishing now. 2 choddies. And a solid bag. Over there somewhere. I mean, it went plop, so it's in the drink. But anyway, I'm going to pack this shit up now. And get tidied up. In case I need to move quickly in the morning. So, yeah, I'm going to get this shit tidied up and then get my head down. So, I'll see you when I see you. Morning, team. So other than some thirsty fucking bloodsuckers in my ear all night, it was relatively quiet, but the mozzies kept me up till about 2 in the morning. When the temperature dropped just after that, that's when I decided to fuck off. But, so that wasn't very pleasant. But other than that, it's been pretty silent. But I've been up as promised. I've been up as promised. First light. Been up since about 10 to 4. And I've seen a fish over here. And it's obviously you fucking mull stuff over in your head, didn't you? I'm going to fish as close to the out of bounds as I can because there's always fish in out of bounds. Now, I don't know how big this lake is, but it's a big old drum in it. It's a big old bit of drink. And the out of bounds part is probably 0.25% of the lake, right? It's nothing. It's a couple of rod lengths out across this bank, and then there's some snaggy bits over there, which are some, looks like they're bottles in the water, and there's snags behind them. Now, I've scanned this water for an hour, and the only fish I've seen has come out in the out of bounds. Not very big, but he come out. So I've seen a fish over there. So what I'm doing now, those have been quiet, deadly quiet. I'm just sorting out a little pineapple pop up. I'm going to fucking blast it to that fucking out of bounds. Obviously not in the out of bounds. I'm going to blast it over there. I'm going to pull these two in. I'm going to blast another two over there because that's the only vicinity I've seen fish. Job's a good one. Just want to. There we go. I'm not too sure whether you see that. I was just about to gun one over towards them bottles. A fish jumped to my left, which was fucking well handy. So it's a bit tight to get it over there from this one. So I've just whipped to the next one and then walked round. But there is a fish within a rod length of this bait now, which is fucking, if nothing else, encouraging. Sounded like blankety blank net, didn't it? I guess fucking, I don't know, you ain't fucking old enough to remember that. If it's still on. Blankety blank, blankety blank. Quite fitting really, isn't it?
Great philosopher once wrote, naughty, naughty, very naughty.
That rod's been going meh, like randomly every sort of 20, 30 seconds, minute, couple of minutes. Battery, I don't know what the new Delcams do when they go flat. Do they just randomly fucking beat? But kind of fucking odd, that one. But yeah, it's about 7:10 now. I need to get going. I've got stuff to do. So yeah, I've seen one more fish jump right in the middle of the drink. Well beyond my casting capabilities, that's for sure. So what have I learnt this session? I've learnt that bug zapper's an absolute pile of pants, and I've learnt that there's probably fish that reside in this part of the lake. There you go. Fucking random. So 2 fish jumped just after dark, and then I didn't hear anything else. And then I see 2 fish jump first thing this morning. So unless they're the same fish, it's just one fish having a party on his own. I'd imagine there's fish that reside in this part of the lake, and you know, they're creatures of habit. They like hanging out in certain places. I've noticed that over the years where you fish certain areas of the lake, you catch the same fish. You move somewhere else and you can catch different fish, and it does work like that. But I guess they're all over the place now the water's warm. And the water is warm when you pull the weed off. It's warm. It's lovely and warm. So, I mean, probably not warm enough for swimming, but it is warm. So what I've done is I've thrown some boilers in the edge down there. I can sort of keep an eye on. I'm going to try and get back Tuesday, which is tomorrow night. So I've got today, tomorrow. Hopefully the bird life won't find it. There's not seem to be an abundance of ducks and stuff on here. fucking odd ones here and there. And then what I've done is I've peppered about 1.5 kilos of bait. Not too much, I don't want to commit a load of bait, but I'll put 1.5 kilos with a throwing stick across the back where I see them fish, or whatever the fish have been, the activity. And as I'm looking, look at that. Let me spin you around. So yeah, that's 6 fish now I've seen in this area. So, and they're all behind the line. That one was behind the line as well. It's absolutely fucking incredible. There's not that much water behind the rope, but they just fucking know they're safe, don't they? Incredible, that is. So yeah, what I've done is I've obviously just peppered some baits out there, this side of the line, just to try and encourage something to come this way. And I'm just gonna fish 3 solid bags, 2 out there and 1 in the edge down here if it's gone. And that's my next plan of attack if the swim's free at the end of the day. Because I think you've got to put, me personally would like to sort of do a few. I found an area there's fish in it and I can't see them just all buggering off. They're in here for a fucking reason. Do you know what I mean? The wind's chopping down there. It looks lovely, but they're behind that fucking rope for a reason, aren't they? So I'd rather concentrate on an area for a few sessions and sort of get to know the area rather than fucking dot myself all around the lake and have to learn about that swim every time. And you don't learn it all anyway. I mean, I have the foggiest what's in this swim. I've done a night and just done a few casts. Do you know what I mean? So everything takes time. But no, I'm loving it. It's refreshing, really refreshing, you know. Don't have to bother with that fucking stupid boat. Actually fucking like flex the carbon, so to speak. But yeah, brilliant. Anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap it off there, get these rods in, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. Remember me saying about being anxious? Yeah, this is anxious times. So I guess we'll see whether my fucking whole world falls down on my shoulders when I get around these other couple of bends. Isn't it? Pretty fucking much. You can all relate to this, can't you? So there's someone in the first swim. Doing some reps. He's doing some fucking reps. He's got his gear out. Couple of nods. What we like. I can't fucking see. I think there's some fucker over there. Oh, yeah, someone in it. Fucking whatever. There you go. It's fucking screwed that right up in it. Fuck off, whatever. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fucking drive around there, down to the bottom, and I'm going to fucking eat my pizza, and then I'm going to contemplate where I'm going to fucking slip my wrists. It's pretty busy, you know. There's obviously someone where I wanted to go, someone in the first swim, and there's someone every other couple of swims or whatever, and yeah. I just pulled the van around and fucking drove out. It's fucking simple as that. I'm not one for just dropping in between people. I can't stand it. It's not what I'm about. I just it's like fishing for the fucking sake of it. Do you know what I mean? I'll just go here then. I just to me it's unless you're extremely fucking lucky, which you're gonna have to be on a place like that. Or you just waste time, you might as well just go home. So, disappointing, but it is what it is, you know. That's why I'm keeping the blog going, because, you know, this is a fucking real world blog, and this is what happens to us mere mortals at the end of the day. You know, it's no one's fault, it's not their fault, it's not my fault, it's just what happens. You know, I'm just thankful I didn't pump 5 kilos in, you know, like I normally would. So it is what it is, unfortunately, but I was looking forward to getting in there again. I mean, it's probably a tall order to catch on your second trip out anyway, but if there's been a bait out there for a good 36 hours or so, you know, it's always going to be a help, isn't it? That's why I see it. I love fishing over where I've put bait previously. So, but it is what it is. So, I've ate my pizza. Had to think about what I'm going to do. I can still fish Charlie's Middle Lake. Charlie's is shut, the big one. The Middle Lake's still open because they spawn at different times. But you know, I was really looking forward to fishing there because it's different, a change of scenery. So I've decided what I'm going to do, as I'm a big boy now, I'm going to trip to Boston, which is just round the corner from Charlie's, to be fair. It's on the Luton Book, South Lagoon. There's a bit of river and all there to fish, but I don't know how to fish fucking rivers. But so I'm just going to go and have a look around South Lagoon and just see if anything takes my fancy. It's pretty much as simple as that. And you know, if that's busy and all, then I shall just go and rock down Charlie's and we'll fish the Middle Lake. I'm on purpose though, I've left my fucking boat at home because I thoroughly enjoyed not having to use that fucking thing. So I've left the boat at home. I could have stopped and got it, sort of like just in case I'm going to Charlie's and that. But no, I've left the fucker at home. Fuck the boat. So yeah, so I'm just rocking through, just past Roxton at the minute, and pick up the A1. So about 10 minutes or something like that, and I'll be there. So I'll catch up with you when I get there. Well guys, we made it. This is South Lagoon. I've never wet a line in here, so I couldn't tell you anything about it at all whatsoever. All I know is this is the first swim, and you can fish it to the river inlet, and all the rest you can't fish. But there's not many people. There's a few people over the back there, but all the rest seem empty. But cracking lake though. I mean, the water's fucking well coloured, just in front of me here. But I don't know, is it always coloured? Or is it because there's fishy over here? I don't know. It might be just a coloury water. But no, cracking. I've drove past it plenty of times because I used to fish a syndicate next to North House. So you keep going. I've never stopped and wet a line. What's that? Oh, it's a duck. So yeah, we've got a variety of swims to choose from. So if I see any carp jump, as long as they're not right over there, or in this side of the lake, we'll be all right, won't we? Apparently there's been a few carp come out of here because they've crept in through from the river, from the river. So I think what I'm going to do is just meander about, just hang around this side for an hour or so, because it's only like 7:30, something like that, and see if I can spot something. And if I don't, I think what I'll do is I'll get the marker out, put some bait out in the middle, and spank fucking 2 rods on it. But still keep my eyes out, and if I see something jump elsewhere, I ain't got a problem sacking it off. But that's all we can do. But loving it. Pucker. It's like a mini fucking adventure, isn't it? All that's stopping me from catching tonight is my fucking self, you know, and conditions. Conditions at the best. But you never know, do you? Good effort. Loving it. Great decision. So I've just found the marker around just in front of me, just to see what the bottom's like and just give me some information really. And I've had 3 casts relatively short, at short range, and it's basically 7 foot deep with like a sandy bottom. It's pretty uniform. All the 3 casts I've done is fairly uniform. And I felt a bottom like that for a fucking long time. Literally comes in, the float goes up and down, fucking no bother at all whatsoever. So I think probably what we've got here is quite a flat lake, and it don't look weedy. I can't see any anyway. So we've basically got a lake. Other than the perimeter, I wouldn't imagine there's any features in it. But I'm just going to gun this a little bit longer and see what we got. So let's have a look, see what we got. Maybe. What we got there? I mean, I literally haven't been able to do that in fucking 2 decades where I've been fishing. It's just like, it's like a bot lake, isn't it? You know, if a lake was a bot, it'd be this. I mean, that feels fucking lovely. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, roughly 3, 4, 5. He's a little bit shallower there. All right, so we're a little bit shallower there, guys. So I'm going to pull it back a little bit more. See if I can find where that drops off. All right, let's have a look here. See what we got here. 1. It's very gradual. That's 6 foot deep there. So that's gradual. Feels fucking lovely though, doesn't it? See what we got there. 1. It's 6 foot deep there. So it's a little bit deeper in front of me and 6 foot deep there. And I reckon it's going to be pretty uniform. I mean, it's a guess. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know what the lake was dug for originally. But I know it's fucking 6 foot deep there. Right. So, I've a mind. I've literally got a mind to put some bait out and put 2 fucking rigs on it. Because like, the impression I get is that there's not much going on in this lake. You know? So yeah, something to think about, isn't it? We had a bit of a mini disaster. I was just under my spool cap on my marker rod to let the float up, and I had this flop. I was like, what the fuck's that? Didn't think sort of nothing of it. I thought that's a bit fucking weird. And to fucking wind the fucking marker back down, and it was the spool cap that come off because they work in a different way than these. And it's only undone it about 5 times. It's fucking fell in the drink. So now I've got a fucking reel here. My marker rod, I've packed it up now, without a spool cap. So just before I pulled the marker down, I gunned the fishing rod at it and clipped it up. So at least we can count wraps. So it was sat on the 5 foot spot out there. So yeah, I very gingerly sort of brought it in without a fucking, because I obviously couldn't tighten the spool, but we've got the rest of it back. I have to see if Avid do a replacement spool cap. But that's fucking nonsense. I literally went like that. Like I'd do that. Plop, I've lost it. So yeah, but at least we're clipped up at that distance. So yeah, we'll do it that way instead, hey guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 and I don't know, 4/5. We'll call it 15. I'll tell you what we'll do to make it fucking easy on ourselves. I'll call it fucking 15. There you go. 15 wraps. I won't be able to fucking forget that. I don't think it's going to fucking matter. An extra couple of fucking foot, is it? 15 wraps. Good effort. Lovely. 15 wraps. Right, guys. So what we got? Knock up some fucking bait. So I've got some just boilie crumb. Get some trigger and some BFM in there. And then we got some of this stuff I was going to use down the pit. So I'm not going to fucking go there now. So there's some more dust in there. Some micro pellets and yeah, a load of fucking bag dust basically. I'm not going to be using bags in here, there's no need. And then what I shall do, I shall add some there and there. I'll add some 10mm trigger pellets. It seems like a 10mm type of fucking water. 10mm trigger pellets in there. I can smack some of that in it. I've got plenty of that in the van. Just to help bind it a bit. And what I'll probably do is I'll probably put a little bit of water in there as well. Just to, it's very dusty. I'm going to bang some water in that. In my van, I've also got a tin of fucking sweet corn. And that can go in. And some 4mm pellet. And there we go. Doesn't get much carpier than that, does it? Job's a good one. Let's get some of this shit out there. 15 wraps. And what I've found, anything sort of like 5 foot up to sort of 6-7 foot, I ain't the best at spodding anyway. I won't hit the clip consistently every time, so I'll just wrap them up the same. There'll be enough inconsistency there for me not to worry about it. So and the thing that is bothering me is whether this mix is heavy enough to hit fucking 15 wraps. Yeah. I guess we'll fucking find out, won't we? I'm gonna make a fucking plum of myself, or it'll sail out, one of the two. I really ought to fucking moisten that line. Lovely old job. And that was fucking on the fucking money. That's bugger. So I'm gonna put 12 spods out. And then we'll sort some rigs out. They're only midi spods anyway. It's not a large one. That one hasn't opened. Has now. Nice, thanks for that. I have to get the buckets out, and I fucking like they do on a telly. What? So you're not gonna fucking? How many fucking spods having a fucking funny one? Oh, fuck off! What's going on with it? Yeah, wash. A bit of crap in it. Fucking busy. Well, it's the route in, so. And it, so it's going to be busy. But yeah. So I've done the famous. I'm going to record about half a dozen short vids, and not actually realise that this thing's gone flat again. So I'm going to fucking waste everything I've done tonight. So I pulled the rods in, and I'll do it again. So both rods are wraps at 15. There's about a dozen spods out in the drink, on the money, to a plomb. They all went out pucker, right? A mixture of that mix I showed you, and then I put about 4 bombs of just boilie in there as well. So the first rig I've got, obviously I've sacked off the choddy, you know. Don't need a choddy on a sandy bottom. Obviously this is the leader, so I've just cut using the leader. And I've gone to a hybrid lead clip with a little bit of heavy skin. And then all I've got on there is a corky wafter. Very simple rig. And on the other one, I still kept the hella safe, yeah? I've gone with a spinner rig. So that's me big fish rigging it. And on there, I've got a pink pepper. So that's it. I'm just gonna sit those two fucking right next to each other. So there's a little V in the trees just here. That's where my marker is for later on. So I'm going to gun these two out and get them sitting right next to each other. Now fishing 2 rods is fucking pucker because you can never cross them. Throw the first one out, get it as close to the fucking marker as you can, then the other one do exactly the same. And as it fucking descends through the air, you can judge which side it fucking lands. If it lands right, put it right of the rod. If it lands left, put it left of the rod. When you do the third one, that's when things get tricky. But I'm only ticketed for 2 rods on this because I didn't buy the 3rd rod, did I? But yeah, we're going to get these out now. They've already been fishing an hour, and then I was doing a bit of editing and was like, fucking no sound. Alright, let's get these out. Smart. Quick, fucking smart. Obviously I've already wrapped them. Wrapped them to 15, so. Lovely. Ever so slightly left for the V, that was. Ever so slightly. Get this one. And try and directly out. Those 2 fuckers. I reckon they're about fucking 10 inches apart. And you'll see when I tighten these fucking lines up. Let me turn this up off. Want to make a bit more noise? Just tighten these lines up and see what we got. You shut up. These fucking Delkins, man. Oh, you can't turn this off. Fucking racket. Fuck up. Fucking well annoying every time you turn it on and off. Let's have a look at these lines. Right, guys. I reckon, right, that these two rigs are about 4 inches apart. Okay, I don't know if you're going to be able to see these lines, but this is fucking pucker. This is how I used to fish all the time. Brings back fucking wicked memories, but I'll spin it around and show you. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Alright, guys. Check out fucking those bad boys. If I move the tips towards each other, definitely fanning out. I reckon they're about 4 inches apart, look. I reckon a tram line's about there somewhere. Fucking pucker. He's still got it, and he. So we have had some activity since they've had the rods out before I realised that I'd dropped the recording. But I've been fishing for about an hour, and I had seen bubbles and sort of activity on the spot. And well, that's sort of 60 yards. I could see the bubbles because I've got the aid of some binocular vision, right? And I dragged this out of the cupboard earlier, and absolutely horrified was this to the point that she reckons, right, that these can only be described as a clown set of binoculars, right? And I started like, what's the matter with them? They're fucking alright, aren't they? But no, I kid you not, guys. I can see a pin bubble at fucking 700 fucking yards. I'll tell you, with these fuckers. And yeah. Well, there's one chap left, the rest have gone. Matey boy in the bivvies over there, the rest have gone. So it's just me and some old boy that I can't even see is in the reeds. But that looks like a pucker swim over there. But I bet that's the going one, isn't it? There you go, beep beep. So what I've done also is I've just dropped some bait in the edge. I put some boilies underneath this tree and some boilies underneath that tree because it's about 7-8 foot in front of me, and you can never ignore the margins. So yeah, I should just be keeping an eye on those, and if we see how it goes. Do you know what I mean? If I feel like this fish turned up or something, I'll leave them fishing. If by midnight they've been dead silent, I'll pull one of them in and I shall just drop it in the edge. And then obviously if I get a run off the spot, then I shall move that back out. But no, we're fishing, and it's an absolute cracking evening, to be fair. I wonder if I can see through the fucking gym window from here. I kid you not, it's fucking roasting out tonight. Fucking well hot. I've had to put my bottoms on because fucking learnt my lesson the other night. My legs got bit of fuck. I had a massive fucking rupert on the end of my fucking front of my ankle. So I had a feast on it all night. Fucking itchy as fuck. So yeah, I've had to put my bottoms on because they're out in force again. But yeah, it's like a fucking mill pond now. But as far as carp showing, I haven't seen anything at all. Not one thing. So I think what I'll do is I'll just stick to the plan. I shall wait until it gets dark. See how these go. These have been bibbing and bobbing, but I've got them on quite sensitive, so I shall turn them down, and if I haven't had anything sort of by, I don't know what the time is now, it's probably about 10 o'clock. If I haven't had sort of anything within an hour that tells me that there's anything sort of on the spot, I shall probably pull the left hand one in and just plop it underneath that tree and fish like that through the hours of darkness, and then address the fucking situation in the morning. But fucking hell. So I've yeah, the bivvy, the front on this brolly has only got the mesh here, and I very rarely use a front. I don't like it. That's why I don't stay in the van. Fucking don't like being cooped up. Fuck that shit. But yeah, just have the mesh here. I won't be able to see anything. I'd rather be able to see, so I'll just have to get bit and swear at the mozzies. But I'll have to get the other one out of the cupboard. It's got a full front mesh. But I'll get my Pioneer out. That's pretty good. That's got a full front mesh and all. But yeah, anyway, I found a use for the bug zapper. Look, that's about as fucking useful that thing is. That was on all night the other night, and it's fucking there's one bug in it. All the rest were in my fucking face. So it's about 10:30. We're losing the light now. It's, so I've done what I've said. So I pulled a pair of rods in. Refresh the bait on the one that's on the spot. Just put a new little sort of corky wafter on it. A fresh one. Wang that one back out. And then the spinner rig, the big fish rig. I've just underarmed it. It's about 15 yards out with a couple of catapults of boilers on. Fucking crack it went. It's fucking well clean out here. So yeah, we've got one fishing in the edge all night and one right in the middle of that fucking spot. So that's about all we can do really. I haven't seen a fucking fish. I haven't seen a carp. And I've been looking. I've been scanning, guys. Yeah, I haven't seen a single fish jump, so I guess I don't know what the fucking stock is in here. If it's at all stocked, because there's a fucking river inlet, isn't there? I guess they can come and go as they please. Might have all fucking buggered off, who knows? Nevertheless, we're fishing, and I'm fishing effectively, as they say. Pucker. See what tonight brings, if anything. I was just sat here casually, chilling, thinking, fucking hell, a bit quiet. And we had a tug on the right hand rod, which is the one on the spot. It's having a bit of a bounce and it sort of pulled up tight, and I was like, looks a bit fucking breamy because I ain't got the runners on very tight in here. And yeah, turned out to be a snotty, so at least we know there's fish in the area, albeit not carp. But so I've just had a little bit of a change up. Just kept the same rig, but I've just put a couple of wafters, snowman style, just to make the bait a little bit bigger, hopefully. Might deter them. But I shall wrap these up, sling it back out. Morning, guys. So we had an eventful night, but just with the wrong species, unfortunately. So I spent most of the night trying to keep the bream at bay. So after I slipped the other one back, I put 3 more spods out, refreshed the rig. Half an hour later, another bream. Repeat, another bream. In the end, I switched to a spinner rig, but didn't put any bait out. That was twitching and twatting, right? And I thought, no, fuck it, I'm just going to leave it. They didn't pick the bait up, but I think what happened was they just cleaned the spot out by about, must have been about 1:30, and just vacated the vicinity. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to fucking leave it, because I just can't be doing with any more bream.
the left down one that was in the margin. Nothing. Had a couple of twitches. Some faint little lifts. About 2:30 in the morning. And that was that. But I've been up since about 4. Looking across the lake. And seen a fish jump. I've seen a carp jump, unfortunately. I've moved the margin rod back over on the spot, refreshed them two, and I put four baits, 4 spots on the spot as well, and like instantly fucking bits and bobs on it. So we'll probably have another fucking bream before I have to leave, but it is what it is. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack up early-ish and go and have a look down at the river. You can fish just down there. Go and have a wander down there, you know. And just to have a nose, really. Why not? But anyway, these are 2 are fishing. I'm going to make a drink in a minute. And I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right. Have a look at that bucket, mate. Have a look at that bucket. Yeah, you see it, look. It's called a fucking bream nibble, mate. That's what that is.
Right then. So it's 5:15. All I've had on the rods were bream twitches. And I was just sat there. Fucking mate, he's up for it. I'm getting a bit of thick, bit of fuck that, fucking bivvy. Fuck that. And so I sat there just mulling. It just dawned on me that I can go and fish. Well, go and have a look around North House, can't I? So you have to book on North House prior to your fishing. So because I had to leave last night, I didn't have time to book on. So, but now it's morning. Obviously, you can fish it during the day. It's not a problem. So, might as well just go and meander down there and go for a walk round North House, as it's only early. You know, at least I know there's fucking carp in there. Fucking there's some fucking holes in this road, guys. Fucking hell. But, so yeah, that's where I'm off to. Off to North House and the river. Right, I'm going to be fucking brutally honest. I took 2 rods and a few bits and pieces. I've walked down. I haven't been here for a long time. I walked in, this is the first swim from the fucking gate, right? I cast my eye out of the water and I could see 3 patches of bubblers in front of me. About sort of, I don't know, probably about a third out. So I just flung 2 rigs at them, a bit short where I see them bubblers. And that's pretty much, we're fishing. And I've been sat here literally fucking here. Let me spin this round. And that's what's sort of happening randomly around sort of this swim. So they're only underarm chucks. So yeah, I ain't got to get off. I've got an hour and a half, something like that. So I'm just going to sit on them for an hour or so, and you never know, do you? Might get lucky. There's these little bugs on the water, and mate, there's a fucking massive pile of fucking bubblers fucking out over there. Fuck me. Yeah, there's these little bugs on the water that make the little V's, and one caught my eye. It was shooting sort of directly off, sort of in line with my rods, and just for a split second it looked like my line was pulling tight. Yeah, it's just a
oh, you little twat. Just fucking one of them, just to get your fucking heart going. But it really looked like I couldn't see the line, but it just caught my eye. And it looked the same as your line pulling tight. Because obviously they're not on any alarms, they're just laid on the floor. But there's sort of bubbles about. Bubblers around. But I don't know what the bottom's like. So I put out 2 helicopters, pulled the bead back about 6 inches. They both dropped, both felt a drop. But, so, I mean, they're on naked leaders, so, and it's gin clear. So they shouldn't be able to see too much. It's just whether they can find one of my baits probably in the next hour or so, because as soon as that sun comes up, I reckon that's game over. It's going to be another warm one today. But I reckon, I don't know, when the bubbling stops, that's when my fucking session stops, I guess. Well, so we had an incident in the other swim, which wasn't a very nice incident. So they were obviously having it fucking large in front of me, and I thought to myself, any fucking second now, one of these are going to go. There's too many patches of bubbles in front of me for it not to. And the line pulled tight, it started to fucking rise in the water, and I was like, fucking nice one. Picked the rod up, felt what I thought was a fish, had one kick, and then it was off. And as it come off, as the tension released, a massive plume of fucking bubbles shot across where the rig was, as if a carp was sort of, you know, darting through weed. So I think what happened was it just bolted in the weed, and I'd lost it, like pretty much fucking instantly. But the line did sort of go up and come back down. It went up, and I was sort of like, perhaps if I'd have had my rod sat on some buzzers, I'd have been on it a bit sharper. But since then, I sat in there for another sort of 20 minutes, and it just killed the fucking swim. Everything that was happening in front of me just turned off. But since then, I've heard some fish up this end whilst I've been sat down there, so I've just moved up here just for half an hour. The sun's, as you can see, the sun's creeping up, and so yeah, they've been out about 10 minutes. The fish has jumped in the middle here, so I've just got one by the pads and one sort of in the middle. But I'm literally just going to give this 20 minutes now. Fucking last chance saloon, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Last chance saloon. I can sound that horn. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Win some, you lose some, don't you? Ah well, that's what keeps us coming back. Guys, if you've got this far, I literally fucking salute you. I mean, it's got to be the most boringest fucking blog ever. It's like 70 odd minutes with no fucking fish apart from bream. But, so what have I learnt in this session? I've learnt that there's loads of bream in South Lagoon and loads of carp in North House. And to be fair, North House looks like a really nice lake to fish. Again, mind you, it's Tuesday, well, it was Tuesday night and there was no one on it last night, so it may be an option. You know, probably steer clear the weekend and drop in there in the week sometime, because although I haven't caught anything, I thoroughly enjoyed just being somewhere different and just, you know, just a change of scenery and new surroundings. It's been brilliant, so I've enjoyed myself nevertheless. I always enjoy myself fishing anyway. It is what it is. It's the pursuit that I enjoy, and obviously when you catch, that's the reward. But for me, the pursuit is just as enjoyable as catching. Just being out and doing the best you can to catch. I think I fished all right last night. You know, I don't really do much more. You know, I put myself in a good area. I could see all the lake pretty much, and if I'd have seen anything,
I could have acted on it, but I just didn't see anything. So I fished well. I caught 3 bream off a tight patch at 60 yards. So if there was carp in the area, no doubt I'd have caught them. But yeah, I don't know what the stocking's like in there. They might be very sporadic. They could have all been buggered off down here. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to fucking rattle on anymore. So thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, and I will endeavour to see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.
Round, fuck around, I fuck around. Yeah, fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. I fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. Fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. Fuck around, round, round, I fuck around. Getting fucked fucking up and down this fucking street. I gotta find a fucking place where the fuckheads meet. Those fuckers and me are getting fucking known. Yeah, the fuckheads know, so fucking leave us alone. I fuck